Great information for those who might want to retire in their 50s, but maybe you've got your sights set on another decade. So right now, some action steps for those people. Chawn, let's put ourselves in the mindset of people in their 50s. A lot of times they're still, may have kids at home, maybe have kids in college, mortgage payments, still trying to save for retirement. What are some maybe like general tips there when you're in your 50s?
It's that decade where maybe you still have some of that, but others might be starting to see less of that as well. So your cash flow needs, your expenses, it's an age in your 50s where you might start seeing some changes. But one important thing to do is to continue saving. You've been saving for all of your life. Whatever your retirement goals might be, you do need to continue saving, utilizing those 401k plans, saving in your IRAs, being intentional about how you're investing those funds as you save them. Do it in the right tax manner, whether we're pre-tax, Roth. You want to still continue to have that plan and start to be more intentional about it. You're getting closer to retirement every day, and the volatility, the exposure that you have in the markets, it's going to start meaning more to you. We have less time in front of us. Most of us feel like we want to take on less volatility and see maybe less declines when the markets don't go our way. So continue to have that plan, be intentional about where you're saving, how you're saving, and do it in the most efficient manner possible.
Okay, so action step number 1, basically keep saving. Action step number 2 is you're thinking about retiring through the decades in your 50s, maximize contributions.
Maximize your contributions and look at the different retirement savings vehicles that you have available to you, because as the legislation has changed over the years, the vehicles that you have available to you, as well as the contribution limits, have changed as well. So whether that's your 401k plan, 403b, TSA, TSP, or just IRAs, whether it's the IRA or the Roth IRA. Those contribution limits continue to change, and the ability to contribute to the pre-tax versus Roth side change as well. And so your savings plan also needs to work in conjunction with your debt plan, because in your 50s, a lot of times you're really decreasing the amount of debt that you have as you're preparing to go into that time frame when you're not going to have the W-2 income. So there's a conundrum sometimes between how much should I be paying towards debt versus how much should I be increasing my overall retirement savings. So if you don't have an itemization of your debt, itemize your debt and then have a debt repayment plan that works really well and is intertangled with your contribution plan, your savings plan.
Yeah, visibility to your cash is critical. We see some individuals that are really strong at it, others that are just reacting to what's going on there. But having a cash flow statement, knowing where all your money's going, that's a big factor so that you can make these intentional decisions about how much can I save. And these numbers keep changing, right? The catch-up contribution is $1,000 over here. It's $7,500 over here. There's a lot of moving pieces. So people do get lost. They don't necessarily know that they have the Roth. They don't know that they can save more.
Yeah, and the more you feel prepared as you're going into this time frame of retiring, the better you're going to feel, the happier, the more content, the more confident you're going to feel. And if you see your savings plan written out and your debt repayment plan written out and it works together, and you can see how your debt is going to go down to zero or to a much more manageable place when you don't have a W-2, you're going to feel a whole lot better about the prospects of giving up the W-2 and doing all the things that you want to do in retirement.
Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.